Animal Juiced Aminos, the ultimate BCAA EAA matrix. Animal Juiced Aminos, a full spectrum, essential amino acid. It is designed to limit muscle tissue breakdown, increase muscle fiber size, and assist with the recovery process.
Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be taking you through my top 5 exercises to train like a wellness athlete or just have really great glutes. So my first exercise is a hip abduction. So there's tons of variations for a hip abduction. There is banded clamshells. There is the hip abduction machine. There is banded lateral walks. There is a standing cable abduction, which that's the exercise that I'm showing here today. Now, if your cable machine doesn't drop all the way to the floor, then you can stand on a plate or a box. Here I'm standing on a plate, and I like to bring my leg behind me and bring my leg out, and it really hits that glute medius, which that glute med is gonna give you a lot of pop in your side poses and a lot of glute roundness in your back shots. And this has been one of my staple exercises throughout my off season and prep, and it's really helped me bring up my glutes from last season. So the next exercise is the glute drive. So this has been a main compound movement in my programming. I actually do these every single lower body day. Now I'm lucky enough that my gym has the glute drive machine, but it's easy enough to set this up with a barbell on the floor and your back braced against a bench. Now when you do this movement, you're gonna wanna push through your feet, squeeze your glutes, and get into a full extension. If you're not getting into a full extension, you may need to drop the load. It is the most important part of the movement, so make sure you're getting that full extension. Do not shortchange yourself. If you have a hard time contracting your glutes in this movement, you may need to adjust foot placement. Feet may need to be moved a little bit further from the body. That will help shift the workload to the hands and glutes. But moving them too far away will minimize the glutes and emphasize the hamstrings. So you'll need to play with foot placement. If you still don't feel your glutes, another thing that you can do is take a band, wrap it just a little bit above your knees. And when you're moving through the exercise, you're gonna wanna drive your knees outwards, putting tension on the band. And you wanna do that through the entire movement. Now for this next movement, I know a lot of people like to give Smith machine squats a lot of crap, but I have found them to be very effective for my goals. Now I'm in a locked and stable position. I can get excellent range of motion, and I get great quad and glute stimulus out of this. So I like to keep my feet a little bit further forward to bring more glute into it. And what I like to do, once I find the correct foot placement, I'll put 2 little plates as kind of foot markers so I can keep each working set as consistent as possible. So exercise number 4. Now you can perform this with a dumbbell by holding the dumbbell on the opposite side of your working leg. I like to do them in the Smith machine because I worked up to such a heavy dumbbell that I was bringing a lot of upper body into the movement, which that's not the goal. I want my main focus on lower body. And if you're a wellness competitor, I don't need to tell you how important lower body development is. So I like doing these in the Smith machine because I'm in a locked and fixed position, and I can put tension on my glute through the entire movement. And it really takes the upper body out of the movement as opposed to doing them with a dumbbell. All right, so exercise number 5, the hack good morning. Now I really love these because they work the entire posterior chain, and I really like doing them out of the hack squat because I am in a locked and fixed position. Now you're gonna wanna hinge forward from your hips, pushing your butt backwards. I like to tell people, pretend like you're closing a drawer with your butt. Now you're gonna wanna keep a slight bend in your knee throughout the entire movement. Never lock your knees out, and you're gonna wanna lower your torso until it's pretty much parallel with the ground. I also really like doing these banded because you'll get a ton of tension in your glutes through the entire movement. To set up the band, you would just wrap it around the bottom of the machine and attach it to where you load the plates. So that wraps up my top 5 exercises to train like a wellness athlete or just have really great glutes. If you guys have absolutely any questions, please, please, please leave me a comment below and I would be happy to get back to you. Until next time, happy training, guys. See you later. Bye.